Hey guys, it's YodaJoe93, and today we're talking about The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 4. And so this episode, we started with Omega and Crosshairs, where we last saw them escaping in hyperspace from Mount Tantus. They have a crash landing. They crash landing on the planet until the ship gets repaired. I'm loving the pairing of Crosshairs and Omega here. It's brilliant. We are seeing so many cool things with them. I love their dynamic. It's almost a Joe and Ellie type situation. And so then we see that Dr. Hemlock punishes Namaste for letting Omega escape, and it's revealed that Omega's M count was erased from all the files, except for one, and they need to do more tests on her. Figure out that she's what they need for the Project Necromancer. Well, we see some brand new clones decked out in some awesome goggles and a sick cape. Their dynamic works really well to get into some disguises and try to make some credits. Omega plays a game, Sum the Batch, and Batcher with an Imperial officer. Omega beats the officer and at his own game, so they got enough money to get the shuttle off the planet after a rough encounter with the Imperial officer. The new stormtroopers do. This episode gets crazy when some badass action between Crosshairs and the Empire happened. After some epic action, we get to a planet and we find the boys. Omega has an emotional moment with Hunter, and the boys see Crosshairs. What a cliffhanger. So as we go back, to the episode, basically the officer was trying to take all of Omega's credits, but they get the chain code, defeat the Empire, and then we head to this new planet. And so what's really cool is this sets the stage for what's about to happen next, which is the Bad Batch are reunited. And Crosshairs has to change of heart. Omega told him to leave him after he didn't want to, because they stole Batcher in order to capture them, and he didn't think that the dog creature was worth it. But so she convinces otherwise. They go, and then they start to de-escalate the situation, talk it out, and then Omega ends up saying, because it's not working, okay, let's do it your way. And he shoots his way out. They do what they gotta do, defeat the stormtroopers, and head to the planet. And then we get our boys. We have a nice touching reunion with Omega, Wrecker, and Hunter. And then the cliffhanger of the episode is Crosshairs steps out of the ship, and we don't know what happens next. So episode 5 is going to be reunion. We're going to see, Crosshairs said earlier in the episode he hasn't seen the boys for some time. So I think in this episode we're going to see Crosshairs really fully realizing in episode 5, reunion. I think first Wrecker might punch Wrecker, and Hunter might attack Crosshairs, thinking he's still a part of the Empire, and attack him. And then after Omega gets in the middle of it, I think we'll see some good resolution. I think you'll see all of them come together. The Hemlock stuff is interesting. I think I have one gripe with this episode, besides the M count stuff. I didn't like that D. Brother Baker, who voices all the clones, is voicing Scorch, because his voice sounds so good like the other clones. He doesn't sound as badass as I'd expect Delta Squad to sound. So hopefully they'll fix that in the long run, and hopefully the voice will grow on me. For right now, it's kind of lukewarm on that. But yeah, so next episode, I'm assuming Hemlock will send the bounty hunters after his Imperial officers are killed. He'll send the bounty hunters after Omega and after Crosshairs. And the bounty hunters, Fennec Shand and Cad Bane will jump into the frame. Maybe Dengar will show up, possibly Bosk, and they'll show up to claim Omega for the Empire. I also think Tech is still alive, and I think Tech is actually working for the Empire. They've created him into some evil soldier for them, or they're using his information. I do think he could be the one vessel, and I might make a theory video about this as well, that leads into the whole situation. I think he's the vessel that they need for Palpatine. But we'll have to wait and see what they do. I thought this episode was absolutely... A lot of people describe it as filler, but I thought it had great character development, and it told a great story, and then this cliffhanger gets us so excited. So up until the end, things really kick off, and you really feel the tension and where things are going, and I really enjoy that. I really think it's a great, solid episode, has some great moments, a bit of some action scenes, loving Crosshairs arc already, and I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys.